Coal has the highest contribution to the power generation mix in the Philippines, but President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. says his government will prioritize clean energy. So how is his move towards renewables shaping up a year since he took office? CNA's Bernal speaks with stakeholders on the ground in the final report of a two-part series.
Coffee to fuel your dreams, and power is one of the key ingredients to make it happen. Hannah Barantes, co-owner of this cafe, says the Philippines' high electricity rates are a burden to businesses like hers.
Masakit pa din, imagine it's 20%. I think previously it only eats around 13 to 16% of the gross sales. But now, 20% na talaga. So, masakit.
People in the Philippines have a history of paying some of the highest electricity rates in Southeast Asia. It ranks second in the region and third across Asia. Over the year he's been in office, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has opened up the renewable energy sector to foreign investors. But the country still relies heavily on coal for nearly 60% of its electricity generation in 2022. Renewable energy, oil-based, and natural gas power generation trail behind. Mr. Marcos Jr. says a transition fuel is needed.
In the move to lowering our carbon footprint caused by energy production, our advancement to renewables will have a lead time. In the interim, natural gas will hold the key.
But climate activists like lawyer Aaron Pedrosa says a direct transition to clean energy benefits a climate-vulnerable country like the Philippines.
It makes no business sense to continue investing in fossil fuel projects, in fossil solutions. Instead, think about the survival of humanity, especially of countries of the global south like the Philippines.
No to gas expansion.
The Philippines' power issues go beyond costs. Basic access remains an issue. Across the country, 188 towns are still off-grid as of 2021. Most of them are on the main island of Luzon, which accounts for some 70% of the country's economy. Economist Dr. Alvin Ang says the nature of the Philippines' archipelago poses a challenge to power distribution.
The Philippines has that capacity with the hydro in the past, geothermal, and wind. Again, the question is the sustainability and capacity to link all the system together. No? We understand that archipelago like the Philippines, it's very important to take advantage of renewables because of the differences, because the islands and the interconnectivity would be very expensive to maintain and sustain.
Mr. Marcos Jr. announced weeks after taking office last year to revisit an opportunity in nuclear power.
I believe that it is time also to re-examine our strategy towards building nuclear power plants in the Philippines.
The Bataan nuclear power plant was initiated by his controversial late father, Ferdinand Marcos Sr., but the project was dogged by scandal and safety concerns. In 2009 and 2017, foreign nuclear experts assessed the viability of and repair costs for this power plant. In 2009, the South Korean experts found that at that point in time, it would take some 3 to 4 years and $1 billion to rehabilitate this plant. Preserving this nuclear power plant, even if it's not in operation to produce power, cost the Philippine government over $800,000 in 2021 alone. President Marcos Jr.'s decision on whether or not to rehabilitate this plant is still up in the air, and he'll have the rest of his 6-year term to manage the country's power woes. Bernal, CNA, Bataan, Philippines.